Hey, you guys in the market for some floating shelves? This is a 3 set of wall-mounted shelves these guys sent me for an unboxing and review. So let's check this out. Here's everything that came in the box. Got some nice pieces of wood here. Check these out. They're nice and lightweight. They also lend themselves to, like, if you wanted to change the color, maybe put some different stain on them, you could do that as well. So it's actual wood. It's nice. This is all metal here. And then got these nice brackets here. These things are actually pretty heavy duty feeling, pretty solid. And then the fasteners. All right, I'm going to show you how to set this thing up. These things are 16 inches in length and 6 inches in width. They're a 1/2 inch thick. Okay, this shelf is going to go right back in here, right above the toilet there. Okay, for this installation, I'm just going to kind of work from the top down. So I'm going to figure out where the top shelf's going to go and make a mark. Make sure it's level. Okay, starting with the top shelf, making sure this thing is as level as possible. And I'm going to go ahead and mark a line below it and then put the shelf right on the line so you don't see it. Okay, I've got 25 inches here across, and so I need to find the center point. 25, half of 25 is 12.5, so I made a little mark for center. The board is 16, half of 16 is 8, so I'm gonna go 8 this way and 8 that way. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That way I can get this thing centered in the wall. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's where the other side's gonna be. Then I can pull this down and then put my shelf back up. So what I'm doing now is putting the brackets exactly where I want them. I've got the board level and centered, and I have the bracket where I want it, the one for the top left side. I'm gonna make a mark where I'm gonna put my 2 holes. Right there. And now I can measure from the end of the board on the other side the same distance that I have here. This is where I'm gonna put my holes. So I've got this thing fit up on the first bracket, and I'm just making sure it's perfectly level so I can mark the spot for my second bracket. Okay, I've got my brackets up. Now I'm gonna go ahead and take my piece of wood. Make sure these are centered with my marks. Yep, and I'm gonna take the little screws and go up here with them. Sink it in. Now I'm gonna put these little guys in. Okay, making my mark. So what I did is I measured, I'm 4.5 from the wall there. I want to make sure I'm 4.5 on the wall down here, and then same thing with the opposite side. I measured up here, 4.5. I want to be 4.5 there, that way my board's centered. Now I'll just go ahead and set this second shelf right there. Line it up with my mark so it's even with the top one. So I've got these 2 shelves up, and now the third shelf doesn't have any brackets. That's because this piece here is the bracket for the third shelf. So we're going to put this one down. The top of this will be the top of the third shelf. Okay, what we're doing now is just attaching the board to the top of the basket first before we mount it to the wall. For this bottom one, we're gonna go ahead and put the screws in first. Okay, we got our 2 screws there, ready to hang this third one. We're gonna hang it right through here. Put them in through the big hole there, both sides. Now, we'll go ahead and tighten them down with the drill. There we go.